Today I have two guests who join me who are going to talk a little bit about their personal experiences, their benefits from the product, and how this business has changed their lives. I'd like to welcome Gail Rembus and Scott Crabtree. Gail's from Hampton, New Hampshire, and she's a nutritionist who's now doing Ideal Health full-time, and Scott's from Phoenix and pilots for a major airline and has been involved with Ideal Health for 2 years. And welcome to your show.
Thank
Great.
you.
Glad
It's
to be
wonderful
here.
to be here.
I'd like to find out how Custom Essentials has benefited you each personally.
Well, Custom Essentials is great. Before I got on Custom Essentials, I pilot, from here to there, time zone to time zone, and sleep patterns would be messed up. I never slept that well, and because of that, then, I had health problems. I was always getting sick, sinus infections, so forth and so on. When I got on Custom Essentials, I slept better, the sinus infections were a lot less frequent, and I feel a whole lot better. On top of that, I put my family on Custom Essentials. I've got a 13-year-old daughter who's going through that hormonal stage, and so once she got on the Custom Essentials herself, that seemed to wane out a lot, and so she's a lot more bearable to be around. In fact, we put some of the other neighborhood kids on Custom Essentials, and they've tamed out a lot too, so it makes the neighborhood a lot more peaceful.
Peace in our time, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great thing.
Gail?
Well, for me, as a nutritionist, I had been on such extensive programs over the years, and this product, because it's so scientifically based, is so simple. It is so simple. I've eliminated so many bottles and so many things in my life that I just take one packet a day, and I have a great baseline nutrition product in Custom Essentials. And it's increased my energy. It keeps me just even all day, where you don't have those slumps normally that you go up and down. So I really see the difference in when I started using Custom Essentials.
Right. Those are terrific health benefits. Hey, let's talk about wealth benefits a little bit. How has your success with Ideal Health affected your lifestyle or income?
Well, as for me, I was able to leave my full-time practice about 3.5 years ago. I've been in the business about 5 years, and I replaced my income. And when I reached a certain level in the company and in leadership, I saw over an $18,000 check that month. So that's quite substantial, and I see that increasing basically because of the timing in this company right now and where we're going. So I love being at home. I love, having an in-home business and being able to have that freedom of taking this job wherever I go. I can travel and take it with me.
Right.
So it's really good.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I can kind of relate to that because I know since I've been in Ideal Health, I've been working the business, and it's given me a lot more freedoms. I'm making, $3,000–4,000 a month now, and it's allowing me to spend more time at home with a lighter flight schedule, spending more time with the kids and the family. I've got 2 newborns at home, and it runs us ragged. And for me to be home more and the additional money, it really allows us to give us the best for the kids and me to be around and help out. Because my wife's a full-time mother, so she likes having me around, and I'm able to do that, which is great. Which is just great.
Timing is truly everything, and really the timing that Ideal Health has right now is incredible. First I'd like to find out how you both got involved in the business.
Well, for me, it was something that we had always been looking for. We've tried just about everything you see on TV and some other things, and really couldn't make it work. With the time principle and a lot of things just didn't make sense. You were just really in it to try to make money. When my wife and I saw this, she kept giving me that elbow on the side and said, "This is it, this is it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it because this makes sense." And so we signed up that night, and it's been go ever since. So it's incredible timing right now.
Great.
And John, that's true. When he said this makes sense, I mean, for me, it was a no-brainer. I had been in the field of nutrition for years, and I always knew that this was going to happen. I just didn't know I was going to have the gift to be involved in it. So basically, when I got involved, it really wasn't great timing in my life, but I got aboard because I didn't want to miss it. I didn't want to miss that opportunity. So I jumped in 5 years ago and pioneered this thing with the rest of that group that started in those early days, and now it's happening. This is what we have waited for those 5 years.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Because all the research I've done on companies like this, we're right at that stage now where we're just getting ready to absolutely explode. The people that come into this business in the next 2 years are going to be the 1–1.5% that bring everybody else into this business and make it absolutely huge, make it a household name. So it's going to happen with or without us, and it's happening right now. It's just absolutely incredible.
And I know from being in this business for this many years that I look at this now as such a gift. This is truly a gift. And there's
Absolutely.
a level playing field now. People that are able to come into this business now have such an opportunity. And the
Absolutely.
tools are in place, the infrastructure is there. This is an unbelievable opportunity at this particular point.
And anybody can do it. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. You know, I get in an airplane, I push go, and I get to the gate, I hit stop.
Right.
And you know,
Yeah, it's that simple, right?
it's that simple. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Let me ask you a question. What exciting goals have you two established for yourself for the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, my goal is to walk away from aviation completely. I would really like to stay home full-time, be a full-time dad, and take on other projects. My wife and I want to travel. We want to put our kids in some better schools, possibly even homeschool. And those are our goals in the next 6 to 12 months, and I see them happening right now. Every month is you get one step closer. It's just a great thing.
And I am going to capitalize on this timing. I am going to keep my head down in this business right now and really go for it. And in the interim, I have huge goals. Having been in business for myself for many, many years, I haven't had the opportunity to walk away from a company with severance pays and things like that. So I am building financial security for not only myself, but for my children and my 2 new grandchildren that I have, and hopefully more to come. But it's really enabling me time to travel and be with my family and to really you know, it's helped me become prosperous. And I look at prosperity as being able to give whenever I see a need.
Right.
And that's even increasing as we keep working with this business.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Great goals. Thanks,
Yes.
guys. Tell me about some of the systems and tools Ideal Health has in place that have helped you become so successful.
Well, one of the things we have is we have a core city concept. Over 200 cities across this country. We have a meeting going on Thursday night, which is virtually the same all over the country, and then Saturday morning training in those same cities. So if you know somebody in Boston, Poughkeepsie, Atlanta, Jacksonville, you can say, hey, go to this place Thursday night. You got to see this information. And they can go, and they'll be taken care of like they're your own people. And then if they're interested, boom, they go right to Saturday morning training and learn how to do this business.
That's right. And what else we have, and that helps us build a national business, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And what else that we have is a direct mail program. And what the company has done on our behalf is they send out 300 letters to people, you know, our colleagues, old alumni, neighbors and friends, and it's a customized letter, and it goes out. But when you think of the full term on this, if you think of the scope of this, if I send out 300 letters and Scott sends out 300 letters and then his organization does, this is really duplicatable.
Oh, absolutely.
And we have maybe 12,000 letters going out on our behalf because of the duplication of this.
Yeah, it really just sends the business to the top.
It certainly does.
It's just absolutely incredible.
And it directs them to the TV show, doesn't it,
Oh,
Scott?
absolutely.
The letter does. It directs them right to the TV show so that they're also able to view what we're showing on the TV, just 63 million homes.
Right. And then another tool we have is the internet presentation. We have 4 or 5 internet presentations going on every day, and that's company sponsored. And then on top of that, if you're at a time where you can't get an internet presentation, well, you can just direct them to the internet and you can give them an internet presentation. It's just like being there with them and sharing the information. That's what it's all about, is just sharing the information. And there's so many ways to do that with this company.
That's right. We also have meeting exchanges. You know, we can meet someone in a cafe or whatever and do a presentation there. We can present them with videos that the company has provided for us, and we have really good audio tapes with a wide spectrum of what people, you know, you can slot the people and what they need to hear, whether it's scientific or whatever. And we have these audio tapes that we're just able to hand out. They have made it so easy for us. I can really tell you, after 5 years of doing this, I see it getting easier and easier and easier as we're going along. It's really very exciting.
Thank you so much for coming
you're
on the
welcome.
show.
Sure.
Gail, Scott, good luck in the future.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.